What up, guys? It's me, Ace.
And this is Droid.
And we are Movies for the People.
And it's Halloween.
Ooh.
I guess by the time you guys get this, it won't be Halloween, but it's Halloween while we're recording right now, so that's all that matters.
And let me tell you, it's mad spooky in here. In this fully lit room.
It's dark outside. It's dark as fuck outside.
It is pretty dark out there.
This is North Dakota. Very little light pollution.
Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, man. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for listening this week. As you may know, it's just us now. And
by us, he means me, Ace, and him, Droid.
Yeah, just the two of us.
Don't say this as we lean over your bed recording. Pause.
All right. For clarification, I just moved into a new apartment. Literally got done today. I'm physically fucking dead. But like there's nothing in my room really other than my bed and a chair. So like Ace is on the chair and I'm just like leaning on my bed because that's like the only thing we can do to get these mics to sit normally in this room right now.
Yeah, we will be getting some new mic stands soon.
Soon and very soon. But not right now. You guys are going to have to wait just like us.
Yay.
You are the people and we love you. Thank you for supporting us and waiting with us. Yeah.
That was good.
That really was.
But what did we see this week?
Well, we saw today.
Today?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
No.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Boo.
Not very scared.
I was when we saw Halloween.
Oh, man. It's the first horror movie we've done on the show.
It is, and it's also the first horror movie I've seen in theaters.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Huh.
And I was freaking out, guys. I wanted to act cool because I was there with my friend Droid, and I didn't want to see me act like a pussy.
It's really funny because at the end, I specifically remember him being like, okay, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
It wasn't. This is also the first Halloween movie I've ever seen.
Bruh. Man. You should have at least watched the first one.
I don't like horror movies.
I know, okay? I get it.
The only reason I watch this is for you people.
What do you mean, you people?
The fans. Not you people.
Oh, okay.
Not half of me people.
What about the other half of you people?
And then he's meaning it like you people.
Oh, I wonder how many people's heads that just went over.
Well, do you guys want me to explain the joke? Yeah. Well, I'm mixed.
It's a pretty easy joke.
Yeah, there we go. You guys are just dumb.
I didn't say that. Ace said that.
I mean, if they didn't get the joke, they didn't get the joke, and they were dumb at that moment. I don't think you're dumb all the time. Just maybe sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just have a little dumb moment where you don't know what to do.
Like white people in horror movies?
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand that now.
Like some dumb white people who want to write a story about a serial killer who's got some type of mystic strength and weird energy.
All right, so for you guys that don't know, this Halloween is the only like official follow-up to the original movie. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis, who was Laurie Strode in the first movie.
Miss Freaky Friday.
People know her from other things.
Isn't she the daughter of the chick from what is the movie? Wizard of Oz. Or is that somebody else?
Fuck, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, the first movie came out in 1978. Which is fucking forever ago. Literally 40 years ago. which is crazy because Jamie Lee Curtis, I mean, I know she's over 40, but fuck, like, I don't know. Just think she's very old. Good for you, Jamie Lee. Looking good.
Congratulations.
Eating that Activia. You remember those commercials?
No.
Oh, she used to do like yogurt commercials.
Did
like
she?
all the time. Yeah. But the movie was made 40 years later. And the movie takes place 40 years later. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's pretty much like a retcon, I guess we'll say. Because it basically follows the events of the first movie. Michael goes crazy. Or evil, I guess, because like nobody really considers him to be crazy. And then he goes to jail for killing 5 people. And then he spends the next 40 years in it's not even really prison. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's kind of like an asylum, but also kind of like a prison. It's a very secure facility. I'm surprised we never saw anybody get shot the time we were there. It was just really quiet.
Yeah. It was very quiet. Like it was very ominous.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. It was okay. I mean, like I said, it's the first horror movie that I've ever seen in theaters.
So I have to ask at this point, what are your standards for horror? Like, what horror movies have you seen that you will compare this to?
Well, I haven't seen a lot because, as I said before, I'm a pussy. Mad puss. I've seen it, both of those. I've seen. What else have I seen? I've seen Freddy vs. Jason. And there's probably some other ones.
But those are the only ones you can remember.
Yeah.
Man.
It's not a lot. I've never seen it fully, but I've seen parts. A pretty good amount of the movie of The Shining.
Okay. You know, I've never seen The Shining. I've seen parts of it. I've never seen The Shining all the way through, though.
We should try and get that for a Bin Banter one week.
But Bin Banter's random. We can't get it.
We'll just
That's not
find it
random
on the shelf, and then we'll throw a bunch of them in the bin.
Let's put like 50 Shinings in there.
We're not, messing up Bin Banter by not randomly picking something. We're just changing the odds a little bit by throwing a bunch of Shinings in there.
I can get behind that. I'm from Vegas. People do that shit all the time.
We cheating, motherfucker.
Hey. Nobody said the C word. Keep it out your mouth. What C word do you think?
Coin?
Why would you eat coins? I just told you to keep it out your mouth. Stop.
Why does everyone know what pennies taste like?
Because everybody.
You just spit on my face.
I'm so sorry. Oh, man.
This nigga just spit on my face. He's lucky we're friends.
Bro.
Don't make me have to Chris Paul you, my nigga.
Now Michael Myers you.
Oh, damn. All right.
Exactly.
But yeah, as far as my thoughts on this movie, I thought it was okay. Like, I wasn't really scared. I wasn't really, like, very impressed by the story or the acting. It was just all right.
Do you think if you had seen the original, I mean, I guess that's not something you can say.
I feel like they kind of explained enough for me to get what happened in the original, and I've always kind of understood. He's a big guy. He likes to kill people. Babysitters, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, when he first went evil, I'm not even gonna say crazy because he's evil, pure, unadulterated evil. It's been said.
That's fun.
Multiple times. Michael Myers is like only 5'10".
Really?
At least the guy who plays Michael Myers is
in this one.
In like both of them. Well, okay, so
Because I know there's like hella different people that played him, right?
There's one person that played him in the original, and there's one person that played him. So, James Hugh Courtney played him in the original.
Okay.
Dude's 61 now.
He should have done it again.
He plays Michael in the asylum in this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you see him in the scenes where Michael doesn't have a mask on. But like for the more physical stuff, they used what was the guy's name? Nick, was it Nick Castle or do I have these backwards? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Nick Castle. No, I'm being weird. How weird are you being? It's something like that. The guy who played Michael in the first movie played him in the scenes where Michael wasn't doing physical shit, and then they had another guy do it for
the active,
more active stuff.
I think the mask looks really cool. I've seen pictures of the other mask, and
like the original one
from the original, and then the other Halloween movies.
Oh, okay.
And
they just don't.
They look bad.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be scared of that dude. I'd be like, my nigga, what are you wearing?
Well, let me tell you, it doesn't matter what he's wearing. It matters what he's holding.
Yeah,
and that's a knife. Just saying. I liked it. I haven't seen the first one in a very long time. And I know I wasn't supposed to be watching it because most of the horror movies I've seen in my life, I like snuck to watch. I was either like my grandma's house in like a room where nobody was.
Are you listening to this, Droid's mom?
Shut the fuck up.
I think you need to call him.
Leave my mom out. Shut the fuck up.
And yell at him.
Anyway.
For me. Your favorite host on the Movies for the People.
You trying to turn my mom against me, bro?
Maybe.
That's fine.
And don't you go after my mom. You know why? Because I don't think she listens to this.
That's all right. Everybody knows Ace's mom's got it going on.
Oh, you think you're funny, huh?
I'm real funny.
You're real funny.
I'm a funny guy. No, but I liked it. Fucking distracted. I liked it. Even having not seen the first movie in who the fuck knows how long, I can remember quite a bit about it. So I liked seeing how certain things were revisited. And I like seeing like their little Easter eggs, certain scenes that were done and redone for this movie, which were really cool. And interestingly enough, I think I can spoil this without saying anything. I can say this without spoiling anything. There are scenes that are like from the original movie that are in this one. So I think that's kind of cool because it doesn't take away from it. I mean, they're like flashbacks, but they're like take the actual fucking film from the first one and they're just playing that. I was like, oh,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know the scenes you're talking about.
Yeah. It's really hard to talk about this movie in particular without spoiling it, I think. Because, like, I think maybe this is the case with a lot of horror movies. A lot of what's going on, or a lot of what you're talking about is just what happens. Like, there's not much deeper meaning in a lot of them or shit to look at.
And I feel like when there really is a deeper meaning, it's less of a horror movie and more of like a thriller.
Yeah.
And something like Get Out, or in like, what is that movie called? The White Get Out. What is that movie?
The White Get Out?
Is it called like The Visit? Dude goes to his ex-girlfriend's or his ex-wife's house with her new husband, and it's like a party.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's White Get Out. Like, literally the same things happen. Like, they hit a deer on the side of the road, and...
Well, first off, I have to... Did you, like, allude to the Get Out being a thriller?
Yeah.
It's a horror movie. A horror documentary. That's just terrifying. And I understand that only half of you gets that, but it was fucking scary as shit. For reasons that black people understand. And maybe white people, because your black friends black? Told you. No, I called half of you not black.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is. It is a thriller movie. It's not a horror. I don't know. I don't really understand the difference. Like, I kind of get it, but I feel like I said before, thrillers have more of a message. Horror.
Well, I feel like a lot of the times horror movies are, I don't know. I feel like they're meant to scare you, whereas thrillers don't have to be scary, but they're supposed to keep you on edge. That's, I mean, obviously it's kind of a gray line, but I think that's what I'm going with for that.
I can agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense. Any more to add on Halloween for the spoiler free? I feel like it's very lackluster spoiler free, but
I want to say so much more, but I don't know what to say. If only a 5'10" guy with a mask just kicked the door down, and as soon as he opened the door, he walks to the right and not the left, and then I walk out the door. I have so much more to talk about.
Yo, if he came in here and came straight for me, I'd be so upset. I'd be like, this nigga was closer. Why didn't you go for him?
Is that what you're yelling as he's fucking choking you?
I wouldn't yell. I'd be calm and ask him that. I'd want a response. I would not let him kill me till he gives me a response.
I'm going
to use my white side against him. Sir, stop it. Stop what you're doing. Why didn't you go after him first?
We're going to come back to that with our fucking spoiler full review. Oh my God. Fuck was that?
My inhaler. Oh, damn it. Now the world knows I'm asthmatic.
Fucking asthmatic.
Not only are they going to think I'm a scared pussy who doesn't like horrors, they're going to know I can't breathe. Oh, God. Yeah, I think we're good here for a spoiler free. We will definitely get a little bit more in depth.
A lot more
in depth in our spoiler discussion.
It's like the difference between stabbing somebody with a nail and stabbing them with a knife.
Yeah.
A butcher knife, not like a kitchen knife. Unless you had like a
nail
9-inch
and a
nail.
kitchen knife are a lot. One's going to be a lot worse.
I'm just saying, like,
take a nail
the depth.
Oh, yeah.
One's longer, unless you have like a 9-inch nail, in which case, just go turn on your radio, sit in your car, and fucking headbang. You got to stab nobody.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to the fucking trailer talk.
Trailer talk.
Trailer talk.
It's time for fucking trailer talk.
If you hadn't gathered that, once again, trailer talk.
We are talking about trailers.
Exactly. So what are you talking about this week?
What am I talking about?
Mm-hmm.
This one was a tough choice for me. I wanted to do the Medea funeral because I just saw an article about Medea dying, and I got a little happy.
I'm okay with that.
I think a lot of people are.
I went down Facebook today and like saw so many people fucking, oh my God, no, Medea. Oh, it hurts my heart. Oh.
The Medea movies are Tyler Perry's worst movies.
I know.
But they sell.
I know.
They sell.
And I hate it. But that's okay because Medea gonna die.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Either way, that's not what you're talking about today.
Yeah, I wanted to do that one, but I found out this isn't the one where she's dying.
No.
I don't know. It might be. It wasn't very clear.
Okay.
So I am doing Vice. A Christian Bale, Amy Adams movie. And it's about the vice president, Dick Cheney. And about his trials and tribulations of being a vice president and a murderer. And let me tell you something. Christian Bale gets fat.
Does
He gets so fat. I don't know how this guy does it. I can't even just stop being fat.
He just fucking jumps all around the fucking.
He's like him and Jonah Hill, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Jonah Hill stayed skinny. Not
No.
like super skinny, but like
He got hella skinny, and then he did War Dogs, and he was big in War Dogs.
was he?
And he was kind of big in Wolf of Wall Street, but he wasn't like, little Jonah. By the way, we definitely want to do mid-90s. His movie looks good.
If our theater gets it.
Motherfuckers.
I feel like the fucking dad from fucking Fairly Odd Parents. This is where I put good movies. If I had them. That's how I feel our fucking theater is.
Oh my god.
Something hates me. There's like a popping. Pop, pop, pop. My life is playing Pong right now.
You know who else is in this movie?
A lot of people.
Steve Carell.
Yeah.
The greatest actor to ever grace television.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, you're about to make a way fucking wild claim. Television.
No, I don't think he's the greatest actor to grace television. He's pretty good. He's definitely gotten his name up there as a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
But it's got a lot of people. It's got Sam Rockwell, Jesse Plemons, all the people you love to see play weird characters
Who are based on real people.
who are based on real people.
Because this is
And
based
you know
on a
who
true
Sam
story.
Rockwell's playing?
Who?
I know you know. I feel like you have it.
No, I don't.
George Bush. And I just want to see George Bush in a movie. Because we got to see like hints of George Bush being just a normal, weird, dumb guy who doesn't like black people. Allegedly.
Well, let me tell you, he doesn't care about black people. Ask Kanye. Kanye knows.
I don't know if he knows that anymore. Can we have the Kanye discussion now?
No, we're not having the fucking Kanye discussion.
I just want the Kanye discussion.
You and that fucking... No.
Why do you think I chose a political movie?
For the same reason I chose a political movie.
I just want to talk about
It
Kanye.
looks like it's going to be good.
I want the people to know my opinion.
The people will know. One day.
One day.
And that
You
day is
shall
not
know.
today.
Not today at all.
It's not Halloween, nor is it the day that they're listening.
It will be a spooky day, though.
Ooh.
But yeah, it looks good. I'm not really sure what exactly it's about. I think it's just about him becoming vice president and killing a guy.
I don't even know, like, in the trailer,
There's
do
a
they talk
scene
about
with
him killing a guy?
There's a scene with him like with a hunting vest on
Oh, okay.
and shooting a shotgun outside of a car door. I'm pretty sure that's when he killed the guy.
Okay.
Is he our only one of our only presidents to ever like kill a guy? Can you refer to a vice president as a president?
I don't think so.
Is he
I
one of
mean-
our vice presidents to only? Oh God!
I mean, I guess you can, but you shouldn't. And the answer is I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the answer was no.
I wouldn't either.
I can actually
Well,
guarantee-
like in office, I'm sure a lot of them have killed somebody.
I was going to say, like, I can almost guarantee that lots of them kill
and
people.
I mean, with his bare hands, because a lot of presidents have killed. Every president's killed some people.
Except Obama, he just kills people in the court.
Nah, the mayor strikes is crazy.
No, I don't. I
But he
don't
does
fucking
kill people
know how
in the
many
court.
people kill.
Nobody wants that smoke with Obama.
I don't even play basketball, and I would get my fucking ankles broke by Obama just
I
to
know.
say I can play basketball with Obama.
I feel like one day someone's just gonna walk up to like a city basketball court and Obama's gonna be there with a headband and wristbands on and some shorts and be like, who wants me 1-on-1 right now? Just being an old nigga. Like, I can see it. I can see it clear as day. And Secret Service will be hidden. He's like, I don't want no one to think I'm special. I just really want to beat somebody.
As soon as somebody fucking knocks him on his ass. Go, 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 go. Oh, man.
His ankle's broken. He falls. Secret Service just comes out, tackles the guy.
Fucking.
Secret Service comes and swats the shot.
Oh my god. All right, we're just on.
Well, that's Vice.
Yeah.
It's Obama playing basketball as an old man. Or Uncle Drew.
Vice is not fucking. That is not what Vice is about.
It's about
Christian Bale gaining a lot of weight so he can be a president.
Amy Adams looked like she gained a little weight too. I think she's going to be the woman weight gainer and loser.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
We will see.
I picked a political movie.
What movie?
The Front Runner.
What's that about?
It's about Hugh Jackman playing presidential candidate.
Wolverine for president?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's playing Gary Hart.
Gary Hart?
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
Neither did I until I watched this fucking trailer.
Who's Gary Hart?
So Gary Hart was a senator and he was running for president in who did he fucking run against? I think he was running against fucking
Jimmy Carter.
Now I gotta find out. Give me a second because I need to know. 1972, who ran? I don't remember.
Jimmy Carter was a president, right?
Don't ask me political questions. I'm super tired and can't remember shit. But somehow I can come up with these.
Did America... Like, I'm more surprised America, like, elected someone named Jimmy more than Barack Obama. Like... Would you want someone named Jimmy to be your leader? James, maybe. Not a Jimmy. The only Jimmy I can think of right now is Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, see, I immediately went to Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, maybe.
He ran against Reagan.
Reagan?
Yeah.
Oh. So if we would have had him, there would have never been crack in the...
Remember, sometimes people... No, I'm not going to say that.
I feel like we're just both shutting ourselves up for
I'm not going to say
reasons.
that. So, Gary Hart ran against Reagan, and he should have won. He would have won. But then he made stupid decisions, and he had an affair.
You know, how come every time an actor runs for president, they win against someone that was like should have won, but made stupid decisions?
That's a good question. Maybe because it makes a good story.
It does make a good story.
But yeah, Gary Hart
Could you
was...
imagine if Hillary would have won and we were just all normal? Like, it was just life again.
No.
That'd be
because
weird.
our world's just fucking weird. Nothing's normal anymore. Fuck no. What is normal? The only normal is us doing this episode. People are used to that, and they should be, because they're wonderful listeners and they're dedicated, and we're dedicated to them. That's normal.
I'm sorry I keep interrupting your trailer talk.
It's okay. Anyway,
Talk about your trailer.
Gary Hart was the front runner. He was going to win. And then like 3 weeks before the fucking polls, they're like, are you cheating? We think you're cheating. He's like, I'm not cheating. And then they were like, I think we got some evidence that proves that you're cheating. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, America, Gary Hart's cheating. America, everybody listen, he's cheating. He's having an affair with a woman.
Oh, like cheating like that? I thought they meant like cheating in the political race.
Nah.
He's cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Well, he's a man of power. That's what they do. Name one that didn't.
A man of power who didn't cheat on his wife?
And like, very high power. I'm not just talking about a regular nigga with power, like a fucking manager of Walmart.
My Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Ha ha! He had no wife.
So upset, just the way you said it and everything.
Oh.
And I thought you were going to say Obama. Because I'm pretty sure Obama didn't cheat on his wife.
He probably did. I don't. No, let me tell you something. He didn't, because Michelle was not gonna fucking have that.
Yeah, she might have whooped his ass. Like if they were to fist fight, Michelle's taking Obama 10 times out of 10. Maybe Obama at the beginning of his presidency could have taken her. Nah,
he still got that footwork, bruh. We were just talking about him breaking people's ankles. Michelle goes for a fucking haymaker and falls over because she thought he was there, but he's not anymore.
Michelle could go out there and break some ankles too.
She'd probably break my fucking ankles.
She looks like she's like about 5'11".
I really don't think she's that tall.
She looks like it.
Got me Googling the most random shit.
I feel like if I was to stand next to Michelle Obama, she could put her elbow on my head and like lean over.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people can do that with you.
I'm not that short.
That's cool, but a lot of people could do it. She's 5'11". Look at you.
Let me tell you, I can look at a woman and be like, "Yeah, you're about 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
That's my only talent in life."
Barack Obama's 6'1", so I don't know. In my head, I pictured her being much shorter than him. Not much, like a couple, 5 or 6 inches, but not like 3.
I think Michelle Obama could beat my ass.
How do you feel knowing there's an alternate reality where Michelle Obama's in the NBA? Excuse me, WNBA. No, fuck it, NBA. She's out there wild.
First woman to be in the NBA.
All right. So yeah, front runner, Hugh Jackman. It looks like it's going to be fun. And by fun, I mean dramatic as fuck, but it's Hugh Jackman, so we're going to watch it because he can fucking act.
Yeah. Even though he left us. You think he'll come back?
No. You know what's hilarious?
He said on one condition.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm going to move forward. Yesterday on Facebook, there's like this super fucking long Facebook thread about like, if for whatever reason there was ever a race war in America, and people were just talking about like people they would hate to kill, and Hugh Jackman came up, and somebody's like, but he was with us for 17 years. And they're like, he left us too soon. He could have given us another 17.
I think he could have.
It's like, bro, how many actors do you know that play the same person for fucking 17 years?
Mr. Feeney.
How long was Boy Meets World on? I guess it doesn't
like
fucking matter
years,
because he was in Girl Meets World. He was only in there for a little bit though. He wasn't consistent.
Yeah, I just meant in real life he's also Mr. Feeney. He's no longer whatever his name is. Do you hear he just stopped a robber?
What?
Yeah.
This is just fucking weird. I have to remember that actors are like normal people too.
Yeah.
Just while we're on that, before fucking Liam Neeson he was a teacher and he lost his job for hitting a student before he was an actor.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There was a kid, I think he like had a knife or some shit, and he like smacked the shit out of this kid. And he lost his job. And that's how we got Liam Neeson.
Well, thank the Lord for that kid with the knife.
All right. Fun facts in our trailer talk. Those are done, and so is our trailer talk. Let's move forward.
Banter. Bin banter.
What did we pick from the bin?
What did we pick?
Yeah.
We picked Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
Wait, are you saying that? I mean, it's cloudy outside, but I don't think there's a chance of meatballs. The look on your face right now, you just seem you're so disappointed in me, and it's so great.
My disappointment, it gives you energy.
Yeah.
Just know I'm always disappointed in you. You keep that energy.
I just want you guys to know that once we get back to doing video episodes, it's going to be great.
It will be.
You'll get to see the expressions on Ace's face.
And it won't just be me and Droid in a room looking each other deeply in the eyes as we talk about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
How long have we fucking been recording? I can't even look at the time, but we've been staring directly at each other for as long.
About 36 minutes.
That is a long time to stare at somebody.
Yeah.
If you're doing if you ever get the idea to do a podcast, just think about how long you're willing to stare at that person directly in the eyes.
It's weird. And you have to keep a good conversation going, which sometimes we fail at, but we try our best.
But then we do funny stuff because we're funny guys.
We funny. We a funny guy, eh? Yeah. I funny, you funny, we funny guys.
And then we get really awkward because we realize we've been staring at another dude for 36 minutes. I just want you to know that, in any of our circles of friends, we'd get talked about right now.
Yeah, if you just imagine just sitting there with your friend having a conversation and staring each other in the eyys for 36 minutes without recording it.
I'm not making eye contact now. And we're done talking about this. Anyway.
Weird.
We saw Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 for our bin banter.
I have seen it before.
I hadn't seen it. I have seen parts of the first one.
I love the first one. I love it.
You love it?
I love it a lot. It's my favorite movie. It's not my favorite movie.
Okay.
But I do really like it.
I thought this one was... It wasn't amazing. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but it's not one. I'm upset that I own it.
I feel like you can't be upset that you own a movie and say it's good.
It's a good movie, but I didn't want to go buy it.
But you did it because you care for the people.
We didn't even check if it was on Netflix. I bet you it's on Netflix right now.
I feel like I would have seen it. As much as I've been on fucking Netflix.
I'm a little upset that I paid for that. If it's on Netflix, I'm fighting Walmart.
I mean, low-key, do you have your receipt?
No.
Unfortunate. Nope. Not there.
Damn.
Not even the first one.
I wanted to fight Walmart.
Bro, let me tell you something. Walmart would bring the entire weight of the fucking family wallet on your ass. And you would lose. Simple as that. Not the case, but your life.
You see these? What are these?
Pussy hands. You called yourself a pussy, so I'm just saying what it is.
I was not expecting that. They are pussy hands. I wouldn't fight Walmart. Walmart would beat me. It's a building. Yeah, so you seeing it for the first time and really seeing Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs for the first time, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. I think it was a very creative idea. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I've seen anything like it before, so that's refreshing.
Yeah.
I guess not necessarily surprising because it's mostly a kids movie. So I kind of expect more outlandish kind of crazy stuff. But not, oh, this guy built a machine and now it's raining food. It's raining food. Hallelujah, it's raining food.
Damn, Droid, you got vocals.
Look, food makes me feel some kind of way.
Let me tell you guys something. It's also really awkward when the man you've been staring in the eyes for 40 minutes starts singing about it's raining food. Hallelujah.
Oh my god. I liked most of the characters. I mean, obviously fucking with the cop, Terry Crews, he's fucking hilarious. His character, like, not just because it was Terry Crews, probably because it was Terry Crews. I think that character was written for Terry Crews.
Yeah, I can imagine somebody else like Hannibal Buress being like,
he's very loud.
Yeah.
Very authoritative, very sensitive. It's he's a fun character. I think was it Flint?
Yeah.
Main character
By Jeff Hader.
Jeff?
Or Jeff Hader.
Bill
Hader.
Yeah.
What? Who's Jeff?
Our biggest fan.
Shout out to you, Jeff, being our number one fan.
I just want you to know that I was thinking about this today. I was like, when is Jeff gonna stop getting shout outs?
Never.
And I was like, well, until somebody beats him out as our biggest fan.
And then we have to have them fight. We still haven't had the battle of the Jeffs.
Jeff has been hitting the gym. If you want to be our biggest fan, you better be out there putting in work.
Nah, you better be training like Rocky. I want to see Jeff versus Adonis Creed in the next movie.
I think Jeff would want to see fucking Jeff versus Adonis Creed. It's like, I'm going to get knocked out by Michael B. Jordan just to say I got knocked out by Michael B. Jordan.
That'd be kind of dope.
I don't know if I'd be willing to get knocked out by somebody just to say I got knocked out.
Well, like, it'd be cool because maybe you guys would earn a mutual respect for each other and then hang out and then you become friends with Michael B. Jordan and then you're in Creed 3. Who would have thunked it?
Dunked?
Dunked.
Dunked.
What was I thinking?
Oh, man. But no, I really liked the concept of the movie. I think it's one of those things where, like, like, people always kind of have those thoughts, like, what if it was raining food? That would be so cool. I could just pick something, and that's what I'm having. I think the only other time I've ever seen it rain food, real or otherwise, was in fucking Kazam. You've never seen Kazam?
Don't tell the people.
I'm not taking this out of the episode.
I've never seen it in my life.
You need to. I mean, you don't, because it's not really that good of a movie, but
I don't like Shaq. I don't like Shaq movie.
But you don't like you don't like hip hop boombox genies?
No. That sounds racist. If one white man was in charge of making that movie, that shit is racist.
But the main character is white. He lived in the ghetto, kind of.
That wasn't a ghetto. It's just a less off neighborhood.
I'm pretty sure he like got chased by like a bunch of Hispanic dudes in a gang. And like I'm pretty sure he like literally ran into an abandoned building and these fucking dudes were like trying to get him and he falls like 3 stories through the floor onto a fucking boombox. First off, why is the building so unstable? Probably because it's in the fucking ghetto. Also, he's getting chased by gang members.
I'd never seen the movie.
Ghetto.
I don't know if it's a ghetto or not.
I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I do remember that shit.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I had a friend named Clint. Damn, cut that out. Cut his name out.
You had a friend who made it rain? Food?
I had a friend who would always say he's getting chased by gang members. Like, by Mexican gang members. They said they hated him and they wanted to kill him. But he never said why.
That's shitty.
But I don't think he really was. He was just a regular ass white and Asian guy.
Good to know. Random white and Asian guy. Faking getting chased by gang members. Anyway. So this movie takes place right after the first one.
Right after.
And
one thing I appreciate about it is that the quality is not as, like, it's not worse than the first one.
yeah.
Like, they didn't just be like, okay, let's make a sequel and let's just make it lower budget so we can make more money off of it. They made it quality. I wouldn't be mad if they came out with a third one. And they had, like, you know, the food. I don't know. What did they do in Jurassic Park 3?
They went to save Jurassic Park 3. Fuck. I don't remember. I just remember there being a Spinosaurus, and like as a child, my faith in T-Rex is being crushed as the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex. I don't remember what happened in that fucking movie. I think it's on Netflix though. I'll probably go watch it.
I haven't seen it. That was the first Jurassic Park I saw.
Jurassic World or Jurassic 3?
Jurassic Park 3.
Okay. What do you mean? You just said you haven't seen it.
No. What?
Literally, you were just like, I haven't seen it. That's the first Jurassic Park I saw. That is a string of words that came out of your mouth.
That's what I said?
Yes.
God, dude, I'm tired. I've been moving stuff all week. How would you pick on
What
me?
the fuck? Don't you... Don't try to steal. Motherfucker. I felt sympathy for you for like 4 seconds.
You, like, your tone was like, oh man. It's like, wait, I moved things all week, not him. What is this nigga talking about?
Oh my god.
Let's get back to the Chance of Meatballs.
They go to the island because, well, they leave the island because Chester V, super inventor extraordinaire, is like, hey, the government wants me to clear your island of all the food. And they're like, yeah, we don't want food anymore. And he's like, cool. So we're going to get rid of the food and we're going to go make you fucking... Oh my god, if you could see the fucking head motions that... First off, Chester V is such a strange character. I just want to put that out there. The way he moves his body is so peculiar. It's like he's always doing the fucking wave, but not just with his hands, but with his like entire body.
What is that dance? Turfing.
Tutting?
Tutting.
It's like his whole body is tutting.
Yes.
At all times.
At all times.
That's pretty much Chester V. He's like he's fucking Flint's hero.
Yeah, he's Steve Jobs, but alive.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
I wanted to disagree with that, but then I was like, I can't. He's like a fucking entrepreneur extraordinaire. Fucking, he's the guy.
And he's
Flint's
dressed fly as fuck.
Flint's like, I'm gonna go work for that guy, and they're all like, yeah, go work for that guy. And then they're like, I want to be an inventor for this guy. I want to be one of his special inventors. What were they called? Were they like
the Thinkonaut?
Yeah. I want to be a Thinkonaut. And then they're like, well, if you submit enough inventions, then maybe you can be a Thinkonaut. Which, by the way, is like a shitty fucking way to employ. The whole fucking company is shitty. All right, it's nice, but the concept is shitty.
Well, I don't think it was if you can submit it enough. I think it was if you could submit a good one.
Yeah,
and
but
he was
like,
just like, I'm gonna submit everything.
But how many people were working? Like, how many people were working for this company? Even the ones who weren't Thinkonauts. Like, there were more people working for the company who weren't Thinkonauts. But like, literally, they make those ideas. and Chester V gets the fucking glory. I saw that and I was
every
like,
company.
this is shitty. Nah, not like that though.
Do you think Steve Jobs invented anything at Apple?
Let me tell you something. Probably.
Down to the damn Apple on the computer, that nigga didn't do nothing.
He probably did more than we think. He was a motivated individual.
He yelled at him to work harder.
He's also a motivating individual. Not the point. Hot Cheetos are made by a janitor. I know that.
I don't even like hot Cheetos.
That's fine. I do.
I like the fries ones.
That guy made a lot of money. His family was taken care of because he was like, I'm going to make hot Cheetos. He wasn't like, I'm going to make hot Cheetos. He was like, I'm going to do special stuff to these Cheetos and see what the boss likes. And they're like, hey, now this guy's good. I don't know his name, but hey.
How much money do you think they've made? Like, as soon as they switched over to hot Cheetos, like, first week numbers, what do you think they were?
Too fucking much. More than I've ever made, let me tell you. But, yeah, I just didn't like the concept of the company. I thought that it didn't take away from the movie, but it frustrated me personally.
Well, I think it was a message about companies nowadays. That's really how they are.
Yeah.
You go there and you're like, oh, I have all these ideas I want to share. And then, your ideas the glory goes to someone else.
Right.
But you created something amazing. Like the nigga who invented that in the glass fingerprint reader that's on phones now.
Yeah.
That nigga's a genius. But you know who's going to get the credit for it? Some other nigga.
I wonder if he's got a patent on it. He or she. May have been invented by women. Women can invent.
I didn't say he or she. I said the nigga.
Did you?
Maybe.
Either way, I corrected myself when I said he or she, because I said he.
Well, that's because you're a sexist.
I just said women can invent too.
Don't think just because you corrected yourself that doesn't mean you're not a sexist.
Let me tell you something, all right? I am not a sexist. That's first. Second, back to the chat, Cloudy, with the chat to me. Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
I was just going to say, we're so off track.
We are.
With everything.
Yeah. Let us know if you like it.
Yeah, if you like it, we'll keep doing it.
I'm so fucking tired, guys. So much of this episode is going to be like, hey, I wonder what these guys are talking about. And if you're listening, you'll know. And then you'll be like, I just really didn't like that they went off the edge on some stuff. But you also might be like, I want to listen to them more. Either way, we're always going to plan on bringing you
tip-top content.
Higher quality, top shelf. But, no, I liked the movie. Damn, I literally just started explaining chain of events and I didn't get into the fact that there was living food.
Yeah, they go back to the island. The food's alive. Inu.
Or are you trying to say the shit the food was talking about? They basically, the food basically worships Flint as their god because he created them. And so that's a thing. And then Chester V's like, joke's on you guys. I just came to get Flint's original invention that I can't remember the name of.
No one does. It's called the insulin fliginator or something like that.
Okay.
I remember the BS USB.
I love how he's like, BS USB? But they never really clarify what the BS.
They said something. He came up with a title and Chester's like, exactly. No, and it was just a BS USB.
Yeah. Excuse me, people. Yeah, Chester did what he does with everybody else. He used Flint. Don't copy me.
I was not trying. Yawning is contagious. I've been working all week moving.
Anyway, if I was to rate the movie...
We talked nothing about it. We're just rating it. This was a weird week, guys.
This is the second weird. We're going through a period of transition.
At least we're just trying to keep you entertained. Don't
say at least.
Yeah, not at least. We are just trying to keep you guys entertained. Well, that's why we keep going off track and saying funny things. Because we're funny guys, eh?
Yeah. Don't have to say funny guys every time, though. I think they know. I think they've drawn that conclusion.
I don't think so. I'm funny. Tell me it.
Anyway, Sam, she was a great character. I liked her. She was so supportive. She was such a great friend.
Yeah. She was his girlfriend.
Your girlfriend can be your friend, too.
No.
Just like your husband or wife can be your friend.
No.
Yes. It's part of that bond. You have to be friends first, or at the same time. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I barely know.
Yeah, I agree. I think they do a very good job at fleshing out the characters, and really, it's a creative story. I think they're very creative people who made these movies. Mm-hmm. And I guess the TV show, I've never watched that.
There's a TV show?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Huh.
I just saw it on IMDb when I was looking up information about the movie. But I'd give this a solid 3 out of 5.
I'd say like a 2.8.
2.8?
Yeah.
It's not very often you rate something lower than I rate it.
I liked the concept, but I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very creative and I like that, but I mean, like I told you, I was on the verge of falling asleep.
Yeah, that is true.
Which may or may not have been me just being tired, but yeah. Normally I can force it. Shut the fuck up,
like
all right?
You've been moving all week.
Stop.
My nigga, you just spit on my face again. You are about to get... Hit the tip of my nose.
This is a point.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's our bin banter.
Bin banter.
Cloudy with the chance of
Wait for
Meatballs.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Or pick it up from the $5 bin.
Don't.
It was actually only $4.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were pointing at the scanner for when I was like, what is he talking about? I don't fucking care. It's because you were saving money. I get it now. Yeah. No, I feel like it's interesting that you would at all say, well, get it from the bin, considering you just said that you're disappointed that you own it. So we're just going to say Netflix, guys. That's what he meant to say.
But I don't know. Like, if you really want to watch it, get it from the bin. If you don't really want to watch it, wait for Netflix.
Right.
But don't ever buy it at full price, like $20. Or don't ever go, I don't know where else, rent it on Vudu for $4 when you can own it for $4.
Yeah.
All right. Is it time for a spoiler discussion?
It is.
If you have not seen Halloween, please go see it, come back, and enjoy our discussion.
And listen very intently. Very intently. So, Halloween. Like we said, this movie takes place 40 years after the movie was made. In the first movie. What?
When you said that, you did this like 40 years.
Oh my God. This movie takes place
40 years.
40 years after the original and was also filmed 40 years after the original, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's like this grand master plan to do something like this, but sometimes you gotta wonder.
Maybe every 40 years he'll come back and...
No.
Oh.
It's not how that works.
I mean, it didn't before, but it can now.
No. It's not Jeepers Creepers.
He was now killed.
We don't know that.
It could be. Now he's mystical.
All right, so for those of you who do know, thanks for watching the first movie and maybe watching this one. For those of you who don't know, Michael Myers is evil. And nobody knows why. But they think he's the embodiment of evil. Because he killed 5 girls. Which is really fucked up. You know what's interesting, though? Do you remember in the very beginning when... what's the granddaughter's name?
CJ.
I feel like that's not true.
It's not.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about the CJ train mission.
Oh my god.
From San Andreas.
That was way the fuck out of left field.
Well, because I played this train mission in Red Dead. It just had me thinking about the CJ mission. Catch the train.
I can't fucking... Was it Vicky?
It was probably Tanya. Amber? Rachel. Bethany?
It was Vicky.
It was Vicky?
It was definitely Vicky. No, it wasn't. Vicky was the best friend. It was Allison.
Oh my god, nigga. Get the IMDb app.
We've had this conversation. If I look it up on IMDb, it's the same. It was Allison. It was fucking Allison. Anyway.
It's not the same. I just found it in 3 seconds.
Allison. Anyway. Allison is walking with her friends Vicky and another guy whose name I don't remember because he wasn't really that important.
Yeah, and he's from something. I saw him in something before, but I don't remember what.
He was only in like that one scene. But he's like...
No, he wasn't. He was in the scene when the friend got killed. They both got killed together with the little black kid, the best character in the movie.
The little black kid didn't get killed. Let's clarify. He was smart. They
were with the little black kid when they got killed.
Anyway, rewinding. Vicky and her boyfriend then, because that was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who I really did not recognize as the same person. I don't know why. He's like, by today's standards, killing 5 people is not that big of a deal. And I think that says something about the world we live in. Because in fucking 1978, a guy keep walking into people's houses and stabbing 5 people was fucking terrible.
I mean, that's still kind of terrible.
It is, but like
if you found out someone walked in, if someone went into someone's house and shot 5 people, 5 different houses, that's one thing. But walking in there and stabbing 5 people is completely different.
First of all, nobody should get away with that. Like, by the time they get to the 5th person, that person should have been fucked up. I mean, I guess the way he does it is different because he's real sneaky.
He's a big sneaky guy.
As big as he is, he's real fucking sneaky. He's probably taller for movie purposes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's 6'4".
But
there's no way a nigga that's 5'10" did anything amazing ever.
I don't know if that's true or not.
It is.
How tall is Hugh Jackman?
5'6".
Which means he's below your limit.
Yeah. I said no one that's 5'10" has ever done anything.
Yeah, but that's implied that anybody under that didn't do amazing things
I'm
either.
not implying that. There's plenty of people who are short that have done amazing things. Lil Wayne. Hugh Jackman. I don't think Hugh Jackman's 5'6".
Yeah, I really don't, because Wolverine's shorter and everybody make a big deal about that. Anyway.
Tom Cruise.
We're going to stop. We're just going to stop. We're going to power through this review. We're going to give the people good content that's not broken up in a gajillion fucking parts.
Let us know what you guys think.
I might even cut this part out. Tom
Cruise.
Anyway.
He's 5'2".
But, yeah, like, we have, like, fucking mass shootings. Fucking what? There was a guy who walked into, like, a grocery store and executed 2 people last week. There's fucking... It almost turned into, like, a fucking church shooting. There was, like, a school shooting in, like, North Carolina last week. There's a lot of bad shit going on, guys. So, like, the thought of Michael Myers isn't even, like, as bad as real life at this point. It's kind of shitty.
It really is.
But, that is not the case for Laurie Strode or, like, a bunch of people in this fucking movie. Michael hasn't talked since the first movie.
Did he talk in the first?
I don't remember. He may have talked as a kid, but like after he fucking stabbed everybody, he didn't talk for 40 fucking years. And for some reason, they didn't give him the death penalty after he killed 5 fucking people
with a knife and a mask on.
Yeah.
Anyone who kills anyone with a fucking creepy ass mask on, death penalty. Like, there's no reason they should be alive. They're fucking disgusting.
They keep him to fucking study because he's property of the fucking state. And it's like, okay, I guess that's fucking rational. It's not, but they keep him alive because, like, there's this doctor who wants him to be alive.
First off, I think Michael Myers deserves a little bit of rights. He shouldn't be property of the state. No one should be property. Stop objectifying him. Just because he's a killer and killed 5 people, he should not be objectified.
As soon as you become a fucking prisoner, you're property of the state.
And that's what Kanye's trying to abolish.
I'm cutting that out. Try to set me up.
It's modern day slavery.
Anyway, Jason's not a fucking slave. Jason would not Jason what?
Michael Myers. I feel like we've been saying a lot of different names. I feel like at some point we said Freddy. I think I said Freddy.
Guys, I'm just so fucking dead right now.
God, we suck.
This is such a terrible episode.
It really is.
Anyway.
But I love it. I've actually had a lot of fun.
I've had fun. I just...
we just are not staying on point.
I've listened to other podcasts where they're like, this is going to be a shitty episode. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. I enjoy hearing these people.
Because really, that should be what people are coming here to hear, is our opinions on things and hear us make them laugh. That's our goal, guys. It's to bring you joy. So don't judge our shitty episodes. Judge us by our best.
Yeah.
Like Mamma Mia. Everyone go listen to that one.
I feel like I'm obligated to like shout out another fucking podcast because I can specifically think of an episode where they did that.
Do it.
It's fucking ethnically ambiguous. You guys fucking rock.
Okay, you calm down now.
We're done. We're done with the shout out, but there's an episode when I first started listening to podcasts, and I very specifically remember they were like, I'm so sorry, guys. This episode is trash. And like the whole time I was like, I enjoy this whole episode. I hope people feel that about
this
our fucking podcast right now.
If you guys enjoy this, definitely let us know. That's why we keep saying it, because we feel like it's shit right now, but it may be great.
Yeah. Michael doesn't talk for 40 years, and then some
Jason?
reporter... Stop. I know it's Michael now.
I said Freddy.
Michael doesn't talk for 40 fucking years, and then some reporters come up, and they're like... They're weird reporters. I don't know if they work for like an actual publication or if they're journalists. Yeah, well... He says a podcast, but then she like is real quick to like correct him to something else. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that being said because I was like, "What are you trying to imply a podcast or trash?" She didn't want to claim podcast
because everybody's got a fucking podcast nowadays. I mean, we got a fucking podcast. Jesus,
I'm not everybody. I'm Droid.
And I'm Ace. And we are
Movies for the people. Anyway, and the guy's like, hey, Michael, I got your mask. And
then there's just this weird aura going around.
And everybody, like all the people who are like mentally unstable just start losing their shit all at once.
You know what?
Michael doesn't even react.
You can call them crazy. I heard you about to say crazy. They're killers.
That's not for sure. We don't know if they're all killers.
Okay, maybe they're not all killers, but they're all dangerous people.
You know what's really interesting?
Can we not call anybody crazy anymore?
I don't fucking know.
Can we not call Michael Myers crazy?
He's a fucking psycho. More so than Norman Bates. Anyway.
About that one.
Anyway, you know what's funny to me is when they first got into the facility they were in, they're like, oh, it's so quiet. Nothing, blah, 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 blah. Nothing's going on. And like the doctor they're talking to, they're like, he's been watching you guys since you came in. I was like, first off, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Why would Michael be watching these people? And also, like, we couldn't even see Michael anywhere. There are walls. Was he have X-ray vision?
Let me tell you something about that Mexican.
Wait, what?
The doctor.
Okay.
I said that Mexican because it didn't come out right.
Yeah, it didn't.
That was a white role. And they gave it to... I'm proud of him for stealing that role from some white guy. Because there's no way no Mexican nigga is going to be like... I am going to take this mask and put it on my face and kill a cop. And then I'm going to be Michael Myers. No.
Honestly, that was like super fucking frustrating.
It was. I didn't like it.
I hated it. That was literally the worst part of the movie.
It was.
Like, it took away from...
Because no Mexican nigga's gonna do that shit.
No.
I was so proud of him. I was like, look at this nigga being a doctor and shit. Really representing Mexicans. Mexicans are coming up in movies.
First off, I didn't like the character. I don't remember fucking... Dude is not Hispanic.
Yeah, he is. If he's not Hispanic, I'm gonna be so mad. Someone's catching these hands.
It was... Wasn't it Dr. Sartain?
Yeah.
Nah, that dude is like Turkish.
What?
His name is like Haluk Bilginer.
Yo. You're telling me that Mexican guy was a fucking... it was a fucking white guy?
No, he's not.
Let
me see. He's not Turkish. He loves Turkish soccer, according to IMDb. Right. This is where we're at right now.
Fucking racially ambiguous people.
Ethnically ambiguous. Oh my god, I have to go listen to that fucking show now. Yeah, I don't know what that guy is, but he is not Hispanic.
This whole time I thought he was Hispanic, and I was so proud of you Hispanic people.
I don't think you're allowed to say that like that.
No, because black people always get their shine in movies now. Asians even got a fucking hit. Where are the good Hispanic movies? I think, what was that one you were talking about?
Miss Bala?
Yeah.
Last week?
That one might be good.
That'd be super... I want it to be good.
Because you don't really ever see a Mexican motherfucker just being like a normal guy in a movie.
He is from Turkey. He's from Izmir, Turkey.
I did not know he was Middle Eastern.
Anyway...
You're really upset.
The doctor's fucking crazy. He's like, keep Michael alive. they're going to send him to a worse facility, and I feel so bad about it, so I got to go with them on the bus. You know what I just thought? The doctor probably let help Michael fucking get off the bus.
I think so.
Because, like, it makes no sense that Michael would fucking just wall out all of a sudden. He's been docile or dormant, as they've said, for 40 years. And all of a sudden, he's going on a killing spree. They killed a kid. I was surprised by that.
I was, too. I was like, they're not going to kill this kid. And that kid was cool.
He was
like, I just want to dance, Dad. I don't want to hunt. I was like,
it's like, Dad, we can go hunt on like weekends, but I got dance practice tomorrow. And I was like, you know what, kid, live your fucking truth.
I
and
was so proud of him.
Michael was like, nah. As soon as the kid got in the truck, Michael was like, well, time to die.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
It's time to dance. I'll take the lead. And then kid died. So many people died before Michael even got his fucking mask on. I think like 8 people died before Michael got his mask back. He literally like followed the fucking journalists.
The podcasters. Are you a journalist?
Bitch, I might be.
All right, I guess we're journalists.
Anyway,
Who can't stay on topic?
I don't. Okay, you said the movie wasn't that scary, right?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that?
Why do I feel like it wasn't that scary?
Yeah, why do you think it wasn't that scary?
Because I wasn't scared.
Right, but like, what do you think? What would have made it more scary?
More suspense. Now, there was a couple scenes that were a little suspenseful.
Okay.
The final scene when she's going through room to room.
Okay, yeah, that's fucking.
That was suspenseful.
That's suspenseful as fuck. The scene from the trailer where he's going through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I thought that was very suspenseful.
Really?
Yes, because this is a character who doesn't speak. You don't see any emotion around a few hundred people. I mean, he's just going through the fucking suburbs. And you don't know what he's going to do. Like, you know, because he's a killer, he's going to kill people. But there are times where, like, first thing he does, he bumps into those kids. Doesn't look at the kids. It's like, okay, kids are safe. He sees the lady coming from her garage. We know she dies because we saw it in the trailer. That being said, the scene was different in the movie than it was in the trailer. It was much more, she dies so fast in the trailer. It's like, ah! And then he just comes out with the knife. But he was like in there stabbing the shit out of her.
Oh, then they showed it. No, then he grabbed the hammer and beat her head in.
Yeah, or no, he beat her head in with the hammer and then he took the knife. There we go.
The knife, yeah, that's what it was.
Then he goes into the fucking living room and there's a baby in the crib and he like stares down at the baby and we're like, if he kills this fucking baby, it's time to walk out this bitch.
They did a very good job of setting him up. That scene was great. I feel like they set it up so well with first killing that kid, killing the doctor, and all, not the doctor, but the guards on that thing, and then just killing all those people in their houses, and then he goes to that baby, and you're just like, this nigga's gonna kill the baby, like,
and then he doesn't kill the baby.
Yeah,
and we don't know why.
Didn't something get his attention?
No.
He just walked off?
He just like turns and keeps going.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like walking through the neighborhood and then there's like this black couple and the guy goes back in the house and it's like, fuck, don't go in the house. Don't go in the house. Do what you got to do and get the fuck out of the house because fucking Michael's walking down the street right now and he's staring at your wife.
Yeah.
And then the guy comes out and they drive away and it's like, oh, okay, they're good. And then we get to like the lady who's sending her kids to trick or treat. And then she gets a phone call about Michael. Well, she gets a phone call that somebody's on the loose and fucking, And she's like, oh, thanks for telling me. At which point Michael's already in the fucking house. And she's like going to fucking close the blinds. We're just like, oh my God, lady, no. And then Michael's like, doom.
Oh yeah, he hit her
He
head.
fucking slams her fucking head. She's literally screaming. And he fucking slams her face into the fucking windowsill. And she stops screaming. I'm assuming it's because she's like fucking stunned. But even if she had kept screaming, it doesn't matter because immediately after he fucking jams a knife through her fucking neck. Like all the way from the back to the front. Which, first off, takes a lot of fucking accuracy and a lot of fucking strength. To just go all the way through in one. I'm just like, welp. She's clearly not alive anymore. And my well wishes for her clearly did not help. I failed you, lady. I'm sorry. But even going like, I don't know, the stuff like that where like you don't know what's coming. Like you know that it's coming, but you don't know how or when.
Yeah.
So I thought that it was suspenseful in that aspect.
I think they needed more of that in the movie because there's really that scene, the bathroom scene, and then the house scene that are really like that. Like I didn't feel like that really any suspense with the scenes when he's going after that fat kid that tried to kiss the girl.
Yeah, well, I was pissed off at the fat kid. And that doesn't make it okay that he was murdered, but I didn't feel as bad.
Yeah.
Men or people in general, don't just go fucking kissing people and touching them without their permission.
Yeah.
Just put that out there. Pause for effect. Anyway, I was super mad when Vicky died because first off, I don't know where she's from.
I don't either, but she looked familiar.
Yeah.
And she was hot. She was really hot.
She's a pretty good looking girl. Woman, excuse me. But that scene was frustrating for me. I feel like it wasn't done as because you've seen that scene in the trailers.
Yeah.
Like when she's opening she opens the closet door. And that scene just seems so fucking basic.
Yeah.
The
only thing I liked was the kid.
Because the kid was fucking hilarious.
He was hilarious. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
He's like,
he was the star of this movie.
He said he was going to get help and he did not go back.
He's smart.
Yeah, smart kid. And
they never even showed him again. That nigga left town.
Bro, even by the time, like, I'm pretty sure the parents were there and he wasn't there. At the end, when they're like outside the house and there's police tape. There's police tape and there's like two black people standing on the side of the fucking.
Maybe he's dead.
She's from Runaways.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, she's in a bunch of other stuff too, but I know her from Runaways.
I haven't watched much of that.
Oh, and Glee, evidently.
Oh, that's probably what I remember from.
But, yeah, I was proud of that kid, but the scene was super basic and I was frustrated by it.
I think, as I was saying before, yeah, they needed more scenes where you don't know what the fuck he's about to do.
Right.
I did enjoy when he's stuck in the back of the car with her.
Yeah, that was scary.
Because you're just like, what the fuck? Like, if he wakes up, he's going to kill her.
Oh, my God. I was on edge for that. And I was gritting my teeth. And then he wakes up And instead of killing her, he just fucking kicks in the fucking cage of the fucking back of the police. Like, he kicks that fucking little gate deal out of the fucking back and crushes the fucking doctor to death with it. You know how fucking strong you have to be to fucking kick one of those out of a fucking police car?
He's a strong boy.
People try to fucking kick those bitches like literally every day somewhere in the U.S.
But are they the physical embodiment of evil?
Not the point. I'm just saying you have to be strong.
Well, I think you got to be pretty strong to be the physical embodiment of evil.
Maybe being the physical embodiment of evil just makes you stronger.
I don't know about that.
I don't think we'll ever know, and I don't know if I really want to find out.
I'm down to find out. There's any evil people out there.
Go for Ace.
Go for go like punch a wall. I just want to see what you can do to it. Send us a picture at ___ for the people on Twitter and Instagram.
Or So Based Ace. Follow him.
Don't follow me anywhere, you evil motherfuckers.
I don't know. I
just
like,
realized
what?
Those kids were trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
That's why his pants were like that.
Oh, the kid from earlier today. Oh my God. Fuck. I forgot today's Halloween.
I did too.
We saw this kid today. He was just fucking wild. He was wearing pants, but also had pants around his legs, and I was confused. I was like,
I forgot
why
today's
are you doing
Halloween
this?
because I'm so used to like celebrating on Halloween. Now I'm old and have a job and a podcast.
Yeah.
And shit to do.
We're doing grown-up stuff, hoping to build a future.
Trying to be successful.
Yeah. I fuck. Did I talk at all about fucking Lori?
Lori, the daughter?
No, the mom, the grandma.
The grandma.
Activia.
Yeah, we talked about her a little bit.
I can't.
She was definitely very.
I can't remember her name right now, and it's bugging the fuck out of me. And I know you know it, Freaky Friday.
Janet. I don't remember what her actual name is.
Wow. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's a very forgettable name. She's one of those people I always forget their name.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis did great. I liked her in the movie. It was very, like, it's really weird because you see that, like, you see how much the events of the first movie have changed her as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a kid. She was still in her teens when the first movie happened. But, like, now she's, like, fucking...
About 78.
She's not that old.
She's about 60 and 60 seconds past dealing with the old shit.
Did she say that?
No.
Who said that?
I don't know.
I've heard
just made
that.
it up.
Anyway, she's definitely like a person you can tell is like hard in her art and still deals with the trauma of the events of the first movie to the point where like she trained her daughter to fight and use guns and
Be a cold-blooded killer.
but then her daughter's like, the world's not evil. Mom, you're not going to make me believe the world's evil. The world is a good place filled with love.
But you know who made her believe the world is evil? Michael motherfucking Myers.
The boogeyman.
When he fucking was there and ready to kill her.
I was so
mom,
mad
and
at her.
daughter.
She refused to get a fucking security system because the world was a place filled with love. And Lori was like, you don't have any way to protect yourself or my granddaughter. Let's go to the house. And then they went to the house. And then lots of shit happened. And Michael found his way to the house. And it's like, ooh, it's the final showdown because these two people have their fates tied together. And then...
She did have one of my favorite scenes. The daughter.
What was that?
When she was just like, I can't. Like, I didn't. The lines weren't as good as her acting. Her face was really good in that scene. Like that quick switch. Mm-hmm. I was very impressed by that. But the like lines were corny.
She was a corny character.
She was. That was the only scene I liked with her. She annoyed me the whole rest of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Laurie has like this house in the middle of the woods that she's just like fortified to the fucking foundations, and fucking she's got like those like the gated windows. What are those shits called?
Gated windows?
They're not gates though.
Barred windows?
Yeah, there we go. She's got barred windows. She's got like a secret underground
basement.
That's like a fucking doomsday shelter. Yeah. She's got food and guns and shit in there.
It literally looks like a hold up from a video game where you like go down to get all your weapons and choose what you want to take on a mission.
Yeah. She's ready, and Michael shows up. She has her daughter hide down there. Michael kills her son-in-law because son-in-law is really not that important.
Yeah, he was just a basic motherfucker.
And then they, she's like, "Oh, where's Michael?" And then he's like, "I'm here, bitch." He doesn't say that, but that's pretty much what.
That was his only line ever. I'm here, bitch.
I would be so mad because that's more like a fucking Freddy thing. No, but he like busts in through the fucking door and is like choking the fuck out of her. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be so mad if she fucking dies right now. I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
I was gonna be upset too.
If this is how this fucking, like, if they try to make it about the daughter or the granddaughter, I'm gonna be so annoyed because I get they're important characters, but they're not as important as her. But no, Laurie's a fucking fighter. She grabbed that fucking shotgun and blew his thickest fucking fingers off. And then he let her go. And then she ran away.
And that was really the only noise he made too. He was like, "Ugh."
Yeah. And then she like went and did a little preparing, and then he was like, "I'm gonna bust through this fucking door." So he did. And then they did some hiding, and then she came out and tried to find him. Very suspenseful fucking scene that you were talking about. Her trying to find him in the fucking house. Because
she was so prepared with those fucking lock doors.
Bro, she had literal, like, outside of her doors, like every door, she had like a switch, and as soon as she fucking hit the switch, this fucking heavy ass gate just falls out of the fucking ceiling. Like every fucking, she like check it and then close it. She finally gets into the last room, and I mean, this isn't the what?
Those added such a great part of the suspense too, because every time you see one go down, it like you feel okay for a second.
Yeah.
But then just instant, as soon as she's in that other room, you're just like, fuck.
Right. Part of me is like, what if this motherfucker just like is in one of these rooms and he breaks through the gate?
He already broke the fucking cop car.
Yeah.
That was in a, like, he was very upset.
He's always upset.
Well, that man
maybe he's not upset at all, though. I don't know. So yeah, fucking looking for Michael. One room left. And then there's mannequins. I was super annoyed because I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you just have a room filled with mannequins?
That is pretty dumb.
Yeah. But then, and then, you know, this isn't the only, there's lots of fucking Easter eggs that I could probably name, but this scene actually is like a throwback to the first movie where she's hiding in the closet that has like the same fucking doors as the one in that room, and Michael's looking for her. And,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's looking for him, and she finds the body of her son-in-law, no Michael. And then, of course, he's hiding in the mannequins, even though she's already looked through the mannequins. And they struggle for a bit. And then, in another throwback to the movie, he fucking throws her off a balcony, and she fucking falls off, and she's just laying there. It's like, oh, fuck, she's dead. And then he looks back, and you get the like twang of the fucking, I don't even know if that's a fucking instrument. It's like, and she's not there, which is exactly what fucking happens when he goes off the fucking balcony. I was like, okay, I see you, Laurie.
The tides have turned.
That's exactly. I was like, the hunter has become the hunted. Fuck you, Michael. I was like, okay, Grandma's being a badass today.
Yeah, she was ready. She'd been preparing her whole life for that. Her whole life.
Then it like goes to Michael's perspective. And he like goes down the stairs and he's looking, and the daughter and the granddaughter.
He was the hunted now.
The daughter and the granddaughter. He's still like pissed off though, clearly. Because like the daughter and the granddaughter are literally in the fucking basement in like a secret fucking door under the counter. And like, I honestly don't remember why Michael knows they're there. I think they like whimper too loud or some shit. This motherfucker.
I think he saw it closing because when the granddaughter had to go down there.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't see it, but he heard it.
Yeah,
he did hear it. He like goes in there. This fucking, it's like a fucking kitchen island that is bolted into the fucking ground, and this motherfucker just starts fucking shaking this shit. And like fucking rips it out of the fucking floor. And it's like, why the fuck is this motherfucker so strong?
He's ridiculously strong.
And he opens the door, and then the granddaughter, the daughter's like, I can't do it, Mom. I'm sorry. Da, da, da. She's like, gotcha. And then she shoots him. And then Laura's like, Happy Halloween, Michael. Out of the fucking darkness of the room that somehow he didn't look in. And then she tries to stab him. Does she stab him?
She does something that knocks him down those stairs so then they can get up the stairs.
Nah, that's right. That's right.
And then they set it ablaze.
Yeah, so it turns out that like the room that Lori had built as like her little bunker, it wasn't actually a little bunker. It was a trap cage.
Because she knew. Because she was prepared. She's the ultimate Boy Scout.
And so she had a bunch of like gas and shit going down there and some blow torches and like.
And he just stood there looking.
Yeah.
As he burnt. And it was weird.
He wasn't actually burning in that shot. But what's really interesting about that shot is the next time you see that room, you see the staircase that he was standing at the bottom of, and he's not there. So we don't know if he like died or what. I mean, the movie ends as if he should have died, but I don't know if that's a continuity error or intentional. I assume it's intentional. Like, I don't think you would do something like that.
That's the reason. Because they want you to wonder if he's still alive or not.
But the question becomes whether or not they're going to make another one. I don't know. I don't think they need to, honestly. I think this was, honestly, after like all the movies there have been and coming back to this, I think this was like a satisfying end. Like, story was Laurie and Michael's, and now it's over. Laurie won. That's how I feel. Maybe people don't agree. No, maybe Hollywood doesn't agree.
There'll probably be another one. But in 40 years.
No.
There will be, like, non-canon ones, and then there will be another one to destroy those non-canon ones.
We'll see, I guess. What would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5, a 3.5.
I could take that. I say like a 3.8.
3.8?
Yeah.
Now, would you say go see it, rent it, Netflix?
See, that's harder for the simple fact that, like, I feel like at some point there's going to be some random ass, like, this is the Halloween collection. Get all how many fucking movies for $35. And I'd say just fucking wait for that.
Yeah.
But if you're one of those people who's just obsessed with fucking scary shit, why not? Go fucking buy it. A lot of people who watch that shit aren't even really scared anyway. So.
If you watch a lot of horror movies and you don't even get scared by them, you're just weird. Because a lot of them aren't good movies.
Mm-hmm. Well, either way, I feel like if you like horror movies, this is a movie you kind of have to see. Especially if you like the Halloween franchise. Halloween is responsible for like the single most notable film score as far as horror movies go.
Yeah, it's up there. It's that, Star Wars.
I mean like horror movies. It's the most.
I mean just in movies. It's one of the biggest. It's really that, Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one that'd be as big as that.
It's hard. But yeah, good movie. If it's the end of the franchise, I'd be okay with that. I think it's a satisfying end. Go see it. You know, fuck it.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I don't think it's great, but it's good. And I agree. Go see it.
All right, people. It's late. This is Halloween, but we're movies for the people. If you're listening right now, you're probably not dead. Good for you. You made it through the night and you didn't see the boogeyman. Yeah. I feel like I just like that.
I like that too. Okay, all right, guys. It's been Movies for the People. Peace out.